Yo, I'm gonna be reviewing a video about the most popular girl on OnlyFans.
43 million is crazy. I honestly did not think I'd be making anywhere close to that amount when I started, so I just want to say thank you to all of y'all out there, every single one of you guys who have been supporting me this whole time. I owe you guys.
Supporting her. I guess you could say that, but really, they just want one thing from you. I guess she understands that.
Like, this is all because of you, so thank you so much.
So well done to the Simps again for making another donut rich from OnlyFans. This girl apparently made $43 million this year.
So you are aware that like you're the final boss when it comes to OF, right?
Is that what they say?
I just need to know like how much are you making a month?
I actually like kind of tearing up.
$4 million? $4 million in a month?
Yeah.
She even thanked the top Simp for spending $5 million on her. $5 million.
Some guys spend 5 million on her? How? To get some kind of private videos or something? Private photos, sessions, calls with her, donations? That's pretty interesting because in our society, rich people are seen as successful people, when in reality, as you can see, it doesn't take anything to become rich. I guess you could say it takes determination, but anybody can do it. That's why it's for sure not naturally successful people who become rich and are on OnlyFans. You can become rich if you're naturally successful. Some tall and handsome guy is probably also gonna become rich just because he looks the way he looks, but I'm just saying that you shouldn't expect these kind of guys to be on there because clearly they are not at all.
Dollars, bruv.
I hope the world can see now what's really going on out here, because it's getting ridiculous. It's really ridiculous.
And the funniest part is even though she's on OnlyFans, she still claims to be a virgin and a Christian.
Wait, what? That is hilarious. The reason she's successful is only because of 3 reasons. She's somewhat young, I guess she's around 20 or whatever. That's probably the number 1 reason. Oh, she has those toys in the background. Not even gonna get into why she does that. I think that it's obvious. Because of her chest, obviously, needless to say. And she's, I guess, somewhat pretty. I'm not really sure. Whatever. I guess compared to the guys that you find on OnlyFans.
I don't want anyone thinking that about me. I'm a Christian. Like, I know it's like, it seems odd. I'm doing, what did you?
Yeah, totally. You're a Christian. Yeah, totally. Because that's what Christianity promotes and allows. Yeah.
You call it OnlyFans? I don't do anything else with anyone on my OnlyFans. Like, it's just me. I was just trying to do social media. I've always wanted to be like an influencer. You know, I look up to all these different influencers and I was like, I want to do that just for, shits and giggles, just to do something fun.
And as you can imagine, she got flamed in the comments. Someone said Christian and OnlyFans in the same sentence. Sophie Rain when it comes to lying. Even Stephen A. Smith had something to say about this madness.
Sophie Rain made more money on OnlyFans than many of the NBA's biggest stars. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this list right here. Anthony Davis, Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Edwards. Look at the money that they're making. 42 million for Anthony Edwards, right? In fact, this platform has grown so much that in 2020...
Yeah, but that the platform grew so much really just says more about how people are desperate for relationships, how they can't get them themselves. It really just shows you how attractive people are, or really the lack of attraction that there is, which is why you go online and you look for somebody. And on OnlyFans, you can kind of pretend and hope delusionally that the girl is into you because you pay her, even though she doesn't care about you whatsoever. She will say thank you to all of you who gave me the money, obviously, because she's rich now. But other than that, she doesn't care whatsoever, obviously. It's the same as believing that you can attract girls with money. No, you can only attract girls to money. That's it. And it's in your head anyway. Money doesn't even exist, but it's the value that we apply to the coins and the bills or the numbers on the screen. Point being, it never does anything to anybody attraction-wise. It's just an illusion. And these are the same guys who will believe that they will attract girls with money, the same ones who pay her also, because they think that that's what's important. Whereas in reality, she would be together with a homeless guy if he was good looking. That's it. It's just all irrelevant.
OnlyFans content creators earned a total of $6.6 billion, which exceeds the total of salaries earned by the entire National Basketball Association.
Yeah, but what does it matter? Basketball is just guys throwing a ball into a net, into a small hole, and then people applaud who threw the ball into the small hole. That's the biggest joke on this earth. It's more than a joke. It's just laughable, it's pathetic, it's so dumb.
Association, which was at $4.9 billion, according to Basketball Forever. Ms. Rain says she is a devout Christian and a virgin. So Sophie made $43 million.
Why do you have to throw in the virgin? Just leave it at Christian. That's ridiculous enough.
And almost $5 million from Charlie. I guess he might be the horniest man in America, huh?
Let's not forget that most women on OnlyFans only make $150 a month, and the average NBA yearly salary is nearly $12 million. Sims still need to be ashamed of themselves for making these donuts rich, though. It's ridiculous.
Excuse me? Would you rather $100 or to go out on a date with me?
Oh my God, seriously?
Yes,
This cannot be true.
yes,
One of those?
yeah.
On a date with you?
Yeah.
No, I'm fine. I'll take the money.
I've seen this clip before, but come on, you come up like you just came from hell to some guy who's a businessman or whatever. I mean, come on, how is that even supposed to work?
One night with me or $5,000?
$5,000.
$10?
Always money.
$1?
Always money.
50 cents.
Still money.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the guy from my Black Pill video. King or whatever.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. You can take it, okay?
You want me to take it?
I want you to take it.
For real? Okay.
Yeah. Actually, no, other side. I like the other side.
That's a good side?
So come on this side. Oh, like, yeah.
Okay.
And, like, spam it.
If your girl starts fanning out like this over another man, especially in front of you, leave her.
A woman who...
Oh wait, she did it in front of her boyfriend? What? I didn't even notice that. Or did I misunderstand that? What the hell? What? That's super disrespectful, man.
Men will never really know you and they'll hurt you, but women will know you deeply and then they'll hurt you. You tell me.
What do you think is worse? A man rejecting a woman because of her weight, or a woman rejecting a man because of his height?
Obviously, it's worse if a man is rejecting a woman because of her weight, because I am a woman and I can't say the other way around.
A man rejecting a woman because she fat. Because she a woman and she gave birth to y'all, so respect the women.
A guy rejecting a girl because of her weight? Just because. It's just like rude. It's just rude.
When a guy
It's just rude, but you can't do anything about your height. Yeah, I guess you could do a surgery to lengthen your legs, but that's unrealistic. Most people would never do that, and it's also risky to do it. Whereas with the weight, you could just change it.
Rejects a girl because of her weight, because it's just rude. One, height is preference, weight is based off of like appearances.
A man rejecting a woman because of her weight? That's like body shaming.
Bunch of entitled.
And the height is not body shaming. That's funny, man. I don't think that they're really conscious of the question or what they are saying. It's interesting that he put these random clips in the video. They have nothing to do with the OnlyFans girl, but whatever. Interesting anyway.
Idiots. If you're fat, you can lose weight. If you're short, it's genetics. There's not much you can do about it unless you get that stupid height set.
You could increase your height if you would eat well during puberty especially. But yeah, most people are not even aware of that. So if they talk about adults, yeah, you can't do anything.
Surgery, which I would not recommend.
In fact, I've tried really hard to be attracted to men who treat me well. It's boring. It's not only boring, but it makes me feel uncomfortable.
And this is why she'll end up being a single mother with cats to keep her for company. The poor cats.
We're gonna go to Skid Row and see if we can get an OnlyFans girl. Sophia Rain. No, it's not. Yeah, you wanna go up to her? It's not. Yeah, it is, bro. It is not, bro. It is not. Yeah, it is, bro. You're that Instagram girl, right? This is your biggest fan right here. Come, bro. I told you it was her, bro. He wanted to take a photo.
Yeah, that is her. How is it for a girl to know that when guys come up to you, they've seen you without clothes on? Naturally, you would anyway. I'm just saying, seeing as we live in the society where everybody's covered up with clothes always, you know that these guys watched you doing, you know what, realistically, 99%. That's how they know you. And then they see you in real life. I'm just thinking, such a weird scenario, how that must feel for a girl. Or anybody. People come up to you and they've already seen you intimately, basically.
This is your biggest fan. He subscribes to all the stuff. He's a really big fan of yours.
Do you know my name?
That's interesting. At the end of the day, in the slave system based on non-existent money, which everybody is chasing in their head, obviously do whatever you need to do to survive. The only thing is that if you have children later on in life and they ask what you used to do back in the day, or people recognize you, it may be a bit tricky to live like that with your past. I guess you get older and can change your hair and whatever. Many of these people do that, the people who do corn and whatnot. They just want to forget about it because it can be very traumatic, this whole experience. Maybe when you're young and naive, you don't really think about the consequences, but eventually it catches up to you. Yeah, some of the girls and guys may be so damaged that they don't really care. But they do care, but they don't really show it and they repress it. That's what I mean. At least she can retire early. Not gonna have much stress in her life. That's a good thing. It's just, if you ever want to have a guy who loves you, cares about you, that train has left the station. How do you say this? Boat has sailed away. Is probably never gonna happen anymore. Guys are gonna be after her. I'm not saying that most of the guys who subscribe to her wouldn't be together with her. It's just that knowing how many guys have looked at her or possibly have been with her, although she's supposedly a virgin, right? A Christian virgin, it still can be very off-putting. But yeah, of course, when you're enough of a loser to join OnlyFans and to subscribe to somebody, that's all that you want, right? If you're subscribing to somebody online and you look at them online, then being together with them in real life would be even more of a dream. So yeah, most guys would for sure end up being with her, even with her past. Even right now in this moment, they would love to be together with her. Yeah, that's just the state of humanity today. Unthinkable naturally, but today, absolutely. I'm not saying that just because somebody's been together with somebody else, then you wouldn't be with them. That's not my point. Obviously, at the end of the day, you just look at how attractive somebody is and you want to reproduce with them. It's just also more so that if you get to the point where you do OnlyFans, you already have to have some kind of issues. And then to try to start a family with somebody like that can only backfire because she will always tap back into her trauma or whatever it is that caused this. She'll never be fulfilled with anything. She will always drop anything she does and go back to the same. That's really more so what I'm talking about. that she's been together with more guys isn't really gonna bother most guys on earth, because realistically, even in nature, there's not really a way to communicate. If you would find somebody attractive, you would just find them attractive. There's no way to know, or even in any way sense, that she's been together with somebody. You just find somebody attractive and then you reproduce, that's it. Interesting times we live in. Thanks for watching.